some information has come out recently, and I just want to make a statement on public record for myself because I think I deserve to. So without further ado, I'll roll that intro. We'll get right into it.
Karma's a bitch.
Over the past few months, there's been a lot of drama that I have tried to stay out of, and I think I've done a decent job. However, recently, this happened on Carrie's channel.
Well, someone reached out to me. I'm not going to say who it was, but someone reached out to me, and they are someone who has been talking, you know, with Teddy Bear for a long time, and since in the last couple of weeks that Teddy Bear's been gone or whatever, they have spoke with him and with anti-social media. And so apparently, first thing that this person told me, and again, I'm not going to be able. None of this is anything I can prove to you guys, like yet. It may be stuff that ends up being more clear cut, but this is just this person's word, so you take it as you wish. I'm not saying that it's for sure true, but this is what they said. So apparently, things are not going so well between Teddy Bear and anti social media. And anti social media reached out to this person, and she was very upset, crying. And apparently, Teddy Bear and anti social media had a romantic relationship.
And then this happened on Draven's channel.
Sure, you're saying that she told you to get out of her house very recently, and she had a handgun in her hand. And you saw this gun. Because she's saying that you took a bunch of her stuff, you were high on drugs, and she was like, Josh, I told you about getting high in front of my animals. I told you about doing work. You were hell-bent on destroying me and Carrie and Auntie and everybody. And she was the one that told you, Josh, you need to chill. Maybe let's have a normal life together. I care about you. I love you. And that's when you realized that this woman had feelings. And you said to her, you have to go. And you left.
No.
So that's not what happened, huh? Okay.
That is not what happened.
She kicked you out. So you're saying this is true. You and Feather, you and ASM, you guys are done with your friendship.
I do not care to see that woman another day in my life.
Oh yeah, it kind of stuck out here for just a second. After everything she put you through, and again, you were definitely equally enough to blame. Because, for future reference, you shouldn't mess with people online because you don't know what is actually going on. And then to start calling people like dumpster, yeah, I'll have
Oh my
sex
God,
with you,
here we go.
sending
All right,
out
Draven.
emails.
This conversation's over. This conversation is over. You want to have another conversation?
And I just wanted to take a moment and take you all on a little journey with my own personal experience with this person who I will still not be doxing. Nice try, not taking the bait. I came across this lovely person who we will call ASM on this date in which they reached out to me, trying to get my attention. After several attempts, I finally told them to add me to Discord, and they sent me this very message. They claimed that Mrs. Parker and her petty fam were trying to take things in real life with them, including trying to turn them into a lol cow, and she promised to tell this to me and wanted to dox herself to me almost immediately. I told her she didn't have to do that, but we could, of course, continue this conversation. She went on to claim that this community was isolating her due to a rumor that was started by a woman named Celebrity Juicer and her friend Draven's Crypt Show, who I was familiar with because he had recently become friends with Bells of Nevermore and Sirius Pack, and we all know how much they love me. They are a part of my little hate club that follow me around the internet and constantly report my channel and report me to YouTube on Twitter X and go off about me on 11-hour live streams and the likes. Draven had come after me out of nowhere. I had responded and just kind of ignored him. The rumor that was started was that this ASM person had relations with dogs. Now, I found this to be ridiculous, but it was also a joke. Due to one of the names of her businesses, it kind of implied jokingly that she gave her dogs happy endings. And because of this, and the fact that she was so easy to dox and went around bragging about who she was to everyone, people had found this information about her and were obviously joking about it on the internet. But I did find it to be distasteful and quite a disgusting joke. Didn't think that Draven should add to it in any way, and so I still did a little video. Upon further talking to this person, they did suggest that they also suffered from similar mental health issues to mine, and due to that, I kind of started a friendship with them. I'll admit, we may have trauma bonded a little bit, but she had just recently left Carrie's community. And she felt as if Carrie wasn't that great of a friend to her and hadn't stuck up for her enough against these accusations from Celebrity Juicer and from Draven. And then also some other channel named after Shani that I don't really remember much of, but we made fun of them too for a video. The idea was if she was stuck up for publicly, hopefully then she would be able to move on from the rumor. Apparently not, though, and drama just got worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. The group got bigger, people started to get more crazy, infighting was created, and I got into an argument with people because they told me that I was going to ruin their long game troll, and I don't really do long game trolls unless I'm doing them on like a scam or a cult, and I just don't care about Draven and Carrie. To me, in comparison with many of the people I cover on my channel, they're vanilla. I'm sorry, but if you can't ignore Draven's Crypt Show and Carrie Bored Housewife, you probably shouldn't be on the internet. And that's coming from me, so put that in your pipe and smoke it. Remember, apparently I'm the crazy one, because I don't want to hang out with any of these people that like to go in real life, so they all went real life on me to apparently show me that I made a bad decision about not wanting to hang out with them. I don't know what's going on. I don't care anymore. All I know is that upon me leaving, I had joined a new community in which my hate group followed me to, and then all of a sudden I was being told that this person who I thought was a friend of mine for many months, who I thought we had just parted ways. I hadn't done anything to go against this person. In fact, I still had this group's back if people were to bring them up to me. I never did anything to go after her or anything of the likes, and all of a sudden I'm being told that they have created a website about me. I have not seen this website. I refuse to go look at it because I find this absolutely ridiculous, because the whole basis of this website is that a surprise birthday gift that allegedly she and the whole community from our friends in the Discord to my husband all got together to get me a laptop computer and have it show up here as a surprise gift for my birthday, which is June 13th. I got the laptop computer, and apparently now I was being accused of being a grifter. Why, you may ask? Well, apparently the laptop computer wasn't actually a nice gesture or gift from this woman. Apparently, according to everyone on the internet now, she was actually paying for me to attack people, which I had no clue that was part of our arrangement. But now I understand why everyone kept getting mad at me, because I thought that maybe we should calm down and stop getting so angry at people. We had reached the point where we had outed people's criminal records that are public, and that's about as far as I'm gonna go. So there was nowhere else to go for me. That is the worst thing that I will do, is release someone's public information to the internet. I will not go looking into private information. I will not make phone calls or reports on people. I will not be doing any of those things unless they are leading a cult or a scam. then I might report them to the appropriate regulatory agencies like the FTC or the SEC, but that's more my jam, okay? That's what I do. I don't do the like pick up the phone and call the cops or CPS. People do that to me, okay? I don't do that to other people. I'm good, thanks. I have too much empathy and integrity for that, and integrity seems to be something that's lacking in this entire area of the shantyverse of the internet. There, I said it. Also put that in your pipe and smoke it. So to me, this was like a random attack out of nowhere. I just don't want drama. I don't feel like doing back and forth with people. I already went through that shit, and I got that shit out of the way early in my online career. So I would like to move on now. And if you can't move on and just end a friendship without going off and having to do 5 million live streams and create a website about me, then please don't come and bother me and try to be my friend in the first place. I don't need friends like that. I've had enough trauma in my life. I have a fucking trauma disorder. Just leave me the fuck alone, would ya? And I've had enough trauma on here. I've had police at my house at midnight. I've had fucking cops here more times than most people on the internet. I've had CAS reports done on me more than most people just for existing, okay? Just for existing and not wanting to hang out with certain people and let them control my life because I don't like them and I don't know them, okay? Like, who are these people? So, um, I'm a little bit too independent to have like a bunch of people in my community telling me what to do. It never goes well, and people keep coming over here and trying. I'm a grown ass woman, and I'm good. I know what to cover. I'm okay. I don't need you to come over here and try to be some pay pig of mine. All right, I'm good. I cannot be bought. And if that's what you were doing instead of just helping out a friend, or if you're just trying to collect receipts so that you can come after me under the guise of helping out a friend, then to me, you're the piece of shit. Because I didn't come after anybody. I just left. They took me covering Carly as a personal attack on them because they didn't like how Malice and Emma and them were covering Carly. Although they had no problem giving that up to run to them to get them to try to attack me when the time came. But you know, I'm fair gamed allegedly on here, so that's why. It doesn't matter what happens to me on the internet. Just, behave whenever you cover other people, right, Falk? So basically, this whole thing is broken up. We even have Bells of Nevermore getting brought up into this. She's going to absolutely love that shout out, by the way. I think it's very strange that you guys would reach out to someone or allow someone around you that you literally know called the cops to my house at midnight while she was in Draven's community. So, like, he's not innocent either. Nobody here is. And that's kind of my point. The shittiest thing I'll do, though, is release your public criminal records that are sent to me by somebody from your community. Yeah, you heard that right. So, basically, I was hoping that when I stuck up for ASM, that she would be able to move on from this drama. Apparently not. Apparently she and Teddy Bear then hooked up or something. I don't know if they're trolling. I don't really care what's going on. I just want to let it be known that, like, this person appears to be going around the internet and trying to play victim to any YouTuber that they can. They will straight up fake a friendship with you and fake buying you a birthday present so that if you don't do what they want you to do, because they've allegedly helped you out as a friend, then they can turn around and build a website on you and attack you. Basically, that group found out that I was on the spectrum, and then they all started treating me like a child, and like I had no clue about anything all of a sudden. Like, it went from them coming to me for advice to them trying to boss me around. And I found it very insulting, and it blew up in one of them getting angry at me and reeing at me in a voice call, which I didn't appreciate. And then I got accused of how I was going to out their gay op plans on everyone on the internet. So whatever's going on right now, take it all with a grain of salt. Good luck to all of you. Please move on. And in future, stop bringing me up into your shit. I don't care what any of you do or what any of you have to say. Don't come running here to me. And when Teddy Bear fucks all of you over, I don't want to hear about it. To me, all of you have been bad friends and bad people to me, so I don't care. All right. Well, now that I've gotten that off my chest, thank you so much for coming to my TED Talk. Be careful who you trust out here on the internet. Basically, don't trust anyone.
I do not care to see that woman another day in my life.
They call me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god.
Let's go! I'm about to go off like a weapon. Fuel to the top, got a filled up engine. In my thoughts, obsession. I will not stop, no, I'm never second guessing. I got a God complex. Haters love to hate, but I never feel pressed. Got a lot on my plate, but I never get stressed. I'll take all the pressure like I'm acing this test. Tear it up like I'm Jason. I see the world like it's ready for the taking. I see this place like a game I'm playing. Straight to the bank to collect my payments. No negotiations, it's my way, I was born impatient. And like a damn Freemason, I'll run this nation.
They call me a god.